It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's gonna be a good one, and it's coming up next.
And setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Raiders first down.
To attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go up.
And he's into the end zone. DJ Turner. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific way to start this one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is hard. Down the field, he's got it.
They find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far.
Backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And a nice run there. He'll be
the red zone, and that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Now, Brady. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 24 through the air. First down.
A lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Brady set to, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Back to throw. That is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
Drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30.
Be a little bit off.
That one is good. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there.
Now Zappi. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. On this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
In the normal part of the field.
And the Raiders with 6 points. Oh, an attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front.
They can all come in and contribute on the ground. That's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Had a shot at him, were a little flat-footed, and ended up getting burned for a big game.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this...
Before heading back onto the field, they'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie.
Ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense. Realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
3 for 3. Now, faking the give. He dived. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
This is where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds.
When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes?
And he will dive into the end zone. Zamir White, touchdown Raiders. Good drive. To throw is Brady. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll have it across midfield down.
Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed.
2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Now give on the ground. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the...
By the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they did it. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got him. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football.
I mean, he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Zappy. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards.
Pass attempts. It just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and if they want to find themselves having any...
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Vegas. Big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. Back to throw. Going right sideline.
They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish. And this one will come to an end.